All right, well, this is a first.
Behind you.
We just got in from watching the movie Get Out,
Mm-hmm.
directed and written by Jordan Peele. Who knew that the guy behind Key and Peele was brilliant? I'm going to avoid spoilers here as much as possible. Did you enjoy the movie?
I did.
Scale of stars out of 5.
Oh, I'd give it a 4 or 5.
I agree. Um, it is, in terms of its tension, it kind of reminded me of The Shining in certain places. The music, the way that it's orchestrated, there's some Shining type music in there too, especially towards the end. I noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Very tense movie, not an overly gory movie. And if you're one of those people who relies on jump scares every couple of minutes, this isn't going to be the movie for you. I know when Don't Breathe came out, I heard people I work with, people in general, complaining, "Oh, it's boring. Nothing. It's boring." Real horror, for me, you have to build to it. There has to be some kind of a build, and jump scares drive me insane. This movie had a few.
It did. It
I
did have a
know.
few.
I jumped.
I think I squealed during one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I did jump, and there was one point where I took your hand and put it over my heart to show you it's racing right now. I'm not, I love horror movies, but it's because I love being scared. I don't think she is as big a fan of being scared as I am, and certainly towards when all the action starts, and it gets kind of brutal. I was cheering the brutality. She was hiding from it. So while
True.
she's kind of like, no, no, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, give him again, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it does generate those emotions. So it is a good date movie, I would think,
Yeah.
because there were definitely some snuggly moments as a result
I was
of the
hiding
movie
on
being
you.
kind of. It's very tense movie. I will tell you right now, it is a scary movie. But it is very well done. I had worried before I saw this movie. I thought, if it's going to really rely on the whole racism part, I'm going to be really disappointed. It doesn't. That's there. They make it really obvious, but it's just a minor plot point, and everything else that happens in it is just really kind of fantastic. There's some Stepford wives in there. There's sort of an invasion of the body snatchers kind of feel to it too. That whole "there's something wrong with you, I don't know what it is" feeling, and geez, I just had a realization of another part of the movie where I'm like, oh crap, that happens a lot. I'm gonna have a lot of these moments now where it's like, oh, now I get that. Um, because during the movie you think you've got everything figured out, and then it throws this nice curveball in at the end,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I really enjoyed the curveball at the end. I really really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. But speaking of spoilers, the trailers before the movie, basically trailers now show you the entire movie.
That was obnoxious.
Life showed the entire movie. There's that other one with Katherine Heigl, which it doesn't matter. It's a Katherine Heigl movie, so it's going to fail. Because every movie she's in fails. I feel bad for Rosario Dawson being stuck in it. I don't even care what it's called. It just they showed the
Yeah, I
entire
don't
movie.
remember, but yeah, it felt like that was the whole movie.
And then the new Fast and Furious, they show the whole movie. And this is a new thing with
Sorry.
trailers. Trailers used to leave something to your imagination. Like they
That
would
was
throw all this action up there,
obnoxious.
but they wouldn't throw the action in order.
Right,
And
they
it's
just show you like the type of movie it was.
it's like the trailers now they go, okay, here's the start, beginning, and finish. We're not
Here's
going to
the
show you. We're
outline.
not going to show you the exact ending. We're going to show you right up till the
It's
ending
the outline of the movie.
because we really want people to come out and see it, and we have to because the theater goers are stupid, so we're just going to lead them by the balls right through the trailer, and it just kills the movie for me. Um,
That was really irritating.
the first time it happened to me was a long time ago when it was Forrest Gump.
Oh,
The
okay.
first time I ever watched a trailer, and I said, I don't have to see this movie because I know exactly what happens, and it was Forrest Gump. And it was years before I saw the movie. And I watched it, and I went, yep. And I didn't care. So it took a movie that I should have thought was good, and it just made it like, oh man, that's a plot point for the movie. That's another, yeah, from the trailer. And it's something I've noticed with trailers. This is why when I went to see Get Out, and in this review as well, I'm not talking about it, I'm just saying go see it. I think you're better off going in not knowing anything.
I didn't know anything.
You just knew it was a movie called Get Out.
Yeah.
I don't even think I showed you the trailer.
No, I had never seen the trailer.
Because I showed the trailer to Noah and he said it looked really scary.
I hadn't seen the trailer.
So,
I just asked you if it wasn't horror because it was gory.
and I don't qualify it as a gory movie. Do you
There
qualify it
was
as?
no, there was gore in it, so I had to look away, but there wasn't so much of it that I wasn't able to watch the movie.
Okay. But there are moments, and
There's some gross.
it is one of those movies that you'll find yourself talking to the screen. There's a couple of moments where you're like, "What are you doing?
No,
Stop
no,
it! Stop doing that! Stop it!" You know, it's like in Friday the 13th where somebody, gets in a car to drive away and then they stop and look back.
Yes.
And it's like Jason's chasing
No,
you
go,
moron.
go,
Jason
go.
Voorhees, who's killed 50 million people, is chasing you and you stop to look back. Did I lose him?
At the end, both of us are going, no, 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 because we knew something was going to happen. And
even right up until the credits, I'm still sort of like,
we're like, what's going to happen?
Something's going to...
Oh,
So,
it's the end? Okay.
It does have that moment, and it has a lot of those moments. And there's some unanswered questions that I picked up on in it. So I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it, but if he wanted to, he could make a sequel to this. I'd rather he didn't, because it'll be like Hostel, where the further you pull back the veil, the worse it's going to get.
Well,
Hostel didn't, and Saw didn't work very well with its sequels either. But you just keep pumping them out because they're cheap. This is a low budget movie. A lot of actors you recognize who were a lot older than they were before. Like the dad in this movie was. Do you ever watch Billy Madison?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the one that wanted to take over the company, the rat guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who Adam Sandler was fighting with the whole movie.
Right.
And he doesn't look at all the same. It was the voice I recognize. Yeah, the mom was from 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's Catherine Keener.
Okay.
She's the one that Steve Carell actually dates in the movie. You've seen 40-Year-Old Virgin, right?
Yeah, that's been a long time since I watched that.
But it's very well done, and I've never seen, and this is not giving away anything that's not in the trailer, I've never seen Catherine Keener play evil. Holy crap, she's good at it. She is fantastic at evil. This nice housewife that she plays in all these movies, and these nice unassuming single mom she plays in movies, screw that. She should be a villain. If they ever remake Misery, she absolutely could pull that off.
Oh, yeah,
she
could.
She has this demeanor that is
it's creepy.
She can really turn that up.
Yeah.
And she can be really sweet and creepy at the exact same time. Yeah. So big props on the way this is directed and written. I hope that Peele makes tons of money on this. And I don't even like Key and Peele. I am not, and I tried to watch the movie Kiana with the cute little kitten, and I got 10 minutes into it. I'm like, now it's just a bunch of N-bombs and stuff, and I don't care. They're gonna get the kitten back, because they're not gonna kill a kitten, and it's a comedy, but I don't really care, so I didn't watch the rest of it. But this movie was fantastic, and he has untapped potential as a director and a writer, and I really hope this movie opens doors for him, because it was fantastic. He could have gone in all kinds of racially insensitive ways with this. He could have had all kinds of backward-ass hicks from Arkansas, Louisiana, whatever. He could have gone right into Last House on the Left kind of territory. He just didn't. He didn't make anybody overly creepy, evil seeming. They just seemed off. Mm-hmm. Everybody just seemed off.
Yeah.
And rather than being openly racist, it was one of those backhanded compliments.
Yeah.
Like the one guy's talking about golf. I'm thinking, okay, well, that seems kind of weird. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Tiger Woods. And I'm like, oh, there's the racism. Yes. And I know that's the kind of thing that I know when I was watching an interview with Peele, he talked about he wanted it so people understood how it feels to be the one black man in the room. And he did this without being heavy-handed. So that's what I appreciated in the movie. Not heavy-handed. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'd give it 5 stars out of 5 personally, because that was fantastic. And there's a couple of twists in it I'm not going to give away. And his best friend is one of the funniest comic relief characters I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
And he delivers a couple of lines at exactly the right moment in the movie that are just perfect. Everybody who was in this movie deserves tons of money, and just it's one of those movies that I felt like I had to share. I watched Central Intelligence earlier today. Did I do a video on that? No. I watched parts of the female Ghostbusters movie. Watch this instead. Watch this 4 or 5 times. Don't ever watch the female Ghostbusters movie. It's not Ghostbusters.
It's okay. Deep.
They ruined it. This didn't ruin anything, though. Get out. Get out now and go and see this movie. That is my command. And that's my first movie review in a long time. And it's the first one I've done with her. Probably won't be the last.
No, we did Doctor Strange together.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You enjoyed that one, too.
Yeah, that one was
See,
good too.
when I pick the movie, we both enjoy it because I'm
Are-
really
are
kind of
you-
awesome
what are
that
you
way.
saying? Do I pick bad movies? Well, Finding Dory doesn't count.
Yeah, Finding Dory. There was no review for that one, was there? No.
Yeah, you did. Didn't you do one?
Did
for
I
that
do one for
I'm
Finding
pretty sure
Dory?
you did. I
It's
think
no
so.
wonder this channel doesn't take off if I did a review for Finding.
I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure
terrible
you did.
movie.
That was.
That was awful.
It was really bad. Adelaide didn't even. Did I tell you? We
She
went to
doesn't
the
want to see
library?
it again.
No, we went to the library and they had it, and I said, "Oh, did you want to watch this?" No.
No, it was
Thanks,
bad.
sweetie.
A 4-year-old knows the movie's bad.
Yeah.
What has Pixar become? Go see this movie. Go see Get Out. Get Out. Listen to the movie's title. Get Out and go and see this movie. Fantastic, start to finish, just great, and nothing but good things. And this is what horror movies are supposed to be. Hollywood, please listen to what real writers are trying to tell you. It's not a bunch of things being thrown at the camera and a bunch of jump scares while you've got single fixed cameras swinging back and forth in a
that's
house.
obnoxious.
Just make real horror movies and people will support it and they'll make money. They're a license to print money. All right, that's it for me for now. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through here. And I do have a hockey channel that's successful, more successful than this one. This one's maybe 17 cents in the last month. I really, really appreciate that 17 cents, though. So, again, thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all again soon.